Your code word for this chapter is this president, Thomas Jefferson. This lesson is about surface area of rectangular prisms. So now we're getting into the surface area. An equation we're going to want to write down is surface area is 2 times the length and the height, 2 times the length and the width, and 2 times the height and the width. So let's go through an example. As we talked about in class, this is one way to look at the surface area of a rectangular prism. This is found on page 764. The first thing we want to do is we want to find the surface area of each of those pieces, and then we can solve it. So, we have 2 green circles, and those correspond together. So, my first green circle, let's find the area. The surface area means finding the area of each side. So if I find the area, 15 times 10 is 150. So this right in here is 150. Then I want to find my blue square. My blue is 10 by 10. So 10 by 10 is 100. My blue squares are the same. My green squares are the same. Because if you look at it, it makes a box. And each side of a box are the same. Then finally, my tan ones are 15 by 10 again. So these are 150, and this is 150. So remember, to find the area, you take length times width. So I'm just taking my length times width for each of those boxes. Lastly, then, I need to add them all together, so I get the total surface area. When you add all those together, you should get my surface area equals 800 inches squared. We're back to surface area, area being the key word, so all of our labels will be squared. Now we're going to use what we have already, that formula that we wrote down for our equations. So, remember our formula is surface area equals 2 times the length and width, 2 times the length and height, and then 2 times the height and width. So, let's do that. 2 times length times width. So 3 times 4. Then 2 times the length and height. So 2 times 4 and 2. Then 2 times the height and width. And my width is 3. Then I just solve it using the numbers they gave me. So 2 times 3 times 4 is 24. 2 times 4 is 8, times 2 is 16. 2 times 2 is 4, times 3 is 12. Just like we did for that last example then, I add all of these up. When I add 24 plus 16 plus 12, I should get 52. So my surface area is 52 meters squared. Remember area, so it's squared.